when you're praying, I want you guys to understand that when we ask God for things, and these things may be something that involve other people, or you're praying to rekindle relationships, you're praying to mend things, you're praying for a apology, that when you're praying for those things, you have to analyze every outcome, every possible scenario that could play. Because if you're praying for forgiveness, you have to ask yourself, like, what does forgiveness look like to me? What do I expect that outcome to look like? Recently, I had, I guess, got closure or just some understanding about a relationship that had ended abruptly in my life, and I didn't understand why. And I had, my sister was a mediator over the phone for me and this other person, and I just felt like, why am I here? Like, I felt like when I was finally in that moment where I was getting that closure, it wasn't the reaction that I thought I would have. And that's okay. Y'all need to understand that a lot of times what we're praying for, we don't know what we're really praying for. I was praying for, I guess, for just some understanding, clarity, and I just wanted to rebuild this relationship. But so much time had passed with this person. They're not even the same person anymore. I'm not even the same person anymore. Um, and sometimes you just have to accept and love people from a distance and let it be. I had a conversation with this person, and they had so much hate and resentment and just very unusual energy towards me. And I couldn't see why. And I wasn't going to stay on the line and convince this person that, oh, I am worthy of being in your life, or, I'm not the same person I was as a kid. Like, I no longer have the willingness to communicate with adults who don't know how to take accountability or aren't able to do so. And if you're not there, if you're not able to take accountability, own and resolve situations, and have effective conflict management skills, or just communication skills, then that's fine. But I'm not going to entertain you or a conversation with you, and I'm not going to give you access to me, because I'm not going to be repeating myself, talking to a brick wall, trying to get something through to you that you're never going to understand. How can I convince somebody who never liked me without a valid reason, or who just is envious or not happy, don't love themselves, projecting? I'm not going to convince you, and I'm not going to try, because if life hasn't taught you by now that certain things happen for a reason, I don't know what to tell you. I honestly don't. If you're an adult and you're still blaming your mama, your daddy, your grandma, any guardian, or anybody that was around you for the way that you turned out, or you're not able to own your situation and change your life for the better, and you're still living in what they did to you, or how you feel like you should have been raised, or the cards that we were dealt with. If you're still blaming other people for those cards that you were dealt with, and you're not able to look at it and be like, oh, okay, I see that this is why this happened. I'm able to move on. I did have a rough upbringing, but I'm not going to let that define me. If you're not able to do that, then I'm not able to have a conversation with you, because you need to go to therapy. There's nothing that I can do to help you. I'm not a professional therapist. I have a degree in psychology, but I'm not a professional, and I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to fix everybody. You're not my assignment. And I'm just going to understand that, like, God was sending me so many signs this week. He was just talking to me. Know your worth. Know your value. Set standards. deny access. And when that time came, I was open to having that conversation. I was proud of myself. I'm like, oh, you stayed on the line, you're open to having a conversation. But when people start getting rude and just very aggressive, and you could just feel their energy is very negative, and you're not going to get anywhere. So if somebody is trying to re-enter your life, I'm not a person who really say like leave the past in the past, because some people go back to the past and they are able to do, what they're able to do with the past. Me personally, I'm going to leave the past in the past. God is everything forward, not backwards. I'm going to keep moving. We had a relationship and it didn't work out, or we were friends and it wasn't something that you're not a part of my life to this day, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm just not interested. I'm not interested. And I mean that with all certainty, because your access is denied. I don't have any resentment, hate. I don't regret anything in my life. I love the life that I have. I love the cards that I was dealt with. Whatever life threw at me, I did my best, and that's what I can say. But yeah, access denied, baby. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not interested. No. Okay? And I think y'all need to understand that too. Like, it's okay to not be, you can be willing to have a conversation, or you can choose not to. Protect your energy. This is about you. It's not about anybody else. Protect your energy. Protect your peace. Protect who you are as a person. Because people will come into your life and they will try to tell you who you are. And you will start to believe them, because these people are so close to you. They may be blood, relatives, a close friend, in the past. And you started like, oh, this person knew me all my life. They don't know you now. They can't tell you who you are. You don't have to accept that. I'm not going to accept that. I don't care. I'm not going to accept it. I'm grown. I haven't talked to this person in like 6-7 years. I'm grown. And I'm disgusted with their behavior and how they are still operating in life. And I don't want no parts. I'm at peace, baby. I'm at peace. I am at peace. God is working on me. He is doing a new thing in me. I hope he do a new thing in you, but you stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here, and we good. I love you, baby. And that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say, because I just need to vent to y'all, because I know who I am. I am a queen. I'm royalty. I'm doing my affirmations every day, but I know who I am. Nobody's getting close to me unless they're going through God. If God say, let this person back into your life, I'll be like, okay, God, but why are we doing this? I gotta know why. But yeah, all right, y'all, I love y'all. I'm not gonna let this be too long, but it's up to you to do what you want with your life. At the end of the day, you don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody anything. And I had to understand that. I would get to the point where guys would hit me up and give me a compliment, and I would always feel like I had to say thank you. But I realized when I say thank you, sometimes it just takes energy out of me, because it's like, why are you giving them a conversation? Now they opening up, trying to have a whole conversation with you. Oh, you welcome, beautiful. When I cannot take you out. Never. You can't ever, sir. You on the internet, with gun smoke and everything else, and no judgment here, but it's not for me. You got 3 kids, you got 1 kid, it's not for me. The Lord said I'm gonna be with somebody with no kids. The Lord said I'm gonna be with somebody who don't smoke and don't act the fool and ain't on the internet cussing out everybody. And Lord, I'm going into a whole different rant, but never, sir, never. You don't owe nobody a conversation. I love y'all. Bye.